What a mess. It is just blowing my mind right now that we're standing right where our garage is gonna be, and we have mounds and mounds of soil just all around us.
Look at these piles right here.
Where? We gotta fix this. Like, where's all this dirt gonna go? We're getting ready to put rebar in these holes and start pouring our foundation, but before we do, we need to solve this dirt problem that we have. And
we're running out of space, you guys, very quickly.
how do you get out of these?
How do you get out of these holes, honey?
Yeah.
You gotta do the box jump, like when you're at the gym, you know? Come on, honey. Parkour! Parkour!
I parkoured the shit out of that. What if we just keep building the Great Mountain of Jordan right here?
The Great Mountain of Jordan?
Yeah, that's what we're building. What, you don't like that name? We named the mountain after who discovers it. And I just discovered it.
Well, you didn't discover it, you're gonna make it.
Robot!
What?
I am Sadie Robot!
Ah, it's a robot!
I am Daddy Robot.
I am Sadie Robot!
We are family. We must be friends. We must terminate Karen. Terminate. Terminate.
And honestly, I think I'm gonna go up right here. Which means we have to move all of this.
Now drink up, big girl.
Diesel around these parts costs like $2.20 a gallon. It's the best. Okay, I got my work cut out for me, and I love days like this where I can just get in that skid steer and just make a huge impact. I'm gonna have to move all this soil here. And I think the plan is just to pile it all up over there. All right, we got up. I'm up on the dirt mound right now. Just gotta be careful up here, because I could flip this pretty easily, so just gotta take it easy.
¿Sí te ayuda?
Oh, bastante. Ah, ya está.
So while George's on the skid steer, I'm gonna keep going with helping these guys dig. We're so close, you guys. We only have, I think, 3 more holes to go. Oh my gosh, this has been such a long time coming. I genuinely feel like a couple weeks ago when I ended up coming down with a cold, I think honestly probably a big part of it was just beating my body to the ground, and especially the weather was just so brutal when we were digging these holes a few weeks ago. But now I feel so strong again, and knowing that the end is near, we only have 3 holes left, I feel like I just want to absolutely give it my all for these next few days of digging. It's so good that Jordan is moving all of this soil now, because in order to keep going with this row here, this is the last row right in the center here. We have 1, 2, 3 more holes to go, but in order to do these, we need to start moving all of this dirt right here, which is exactly what Jordan is working on now. We really are at the last leg of this part, which truly, like we keep saying over and over, in my opinion, is the hardest part, is digging the holes of the foundation. This one's almost ready. We have to go 20 centimeters more, which isn't too much, but you want to do a little digging, baby? See, we got your shovel, babe. Ooh.
I don't like him.
You don't like him?
You can't touch it, guys.
You can't?
Can you touch it?
I think that one we could.
Name is Sadie.
Do you want to name him?
How about Johnny? Johnny the worm.
But he's a girl.
Oh, it's a girl.
Yeah.
How about Jessica?
Is that a girl?
Jessica's a girl name.
You want
Comida para ti. Ow! I just got in the skid steer for the first time since we installed these tracks, and oh my gosh, this thing is a beast. It is so much fun to drive. It feels so much more sturdy and stable on the ground. It's so much easier to navigate through the mud. I've only been driving for maybe 15 minutes, but I feel like I could just do this all day. I totally understand why Jordan just locks in on this thing for hours and hours on end, throwing a podcast, throwing some music. It truly is just like such a joy to drive. I'm so happy that we have this machinery, not only to have some fun with, but man, has it saved us so much time. So we have almost all of the dirt cleared out for the pathway of where these other holes are gonna go. We have just a little bit over on this side over here, which I'm gonna try to do before I have to go back and get back into mama mode.
My goodness, do I love this machine. This just makes doing all this work so much faster. Like, that was 2 hours. 2 hours and all that soil is now gone. Now we're on to the very last step, and there's 4 of these footers left to dig. And I just can't believe it. Like, the amount of footers that we've dug is insane. We're on to the final 4. There's kind of a weird one that goes here. That like connects this to like this section over here. And then we have 3 more. 1, 2, 3. And the footer digging is done. We're gonna smash this out today. The guys are marking the final footer holes here behind me, and while they're doing that, I'm gonna take advantage of having this minute and milk the goats. All of our goats just gave birth like 3 to 4 months ago, and we're finally ready to start getting goat milk again from all 3 of our goats, and I'm super stoked.
The amazing thing too now is we don't have our male goats. I think we talked about this a little bit before, but when you have male goats too close in proximity to the females that are producing milk, it makes the milk taste horrible, smells horrible, tastes horrible. So now we don't have to worry about that anymore.
You guys don't get male goats. Just rent them from a friend. Yeah. They're terrible. We're gonna give you some good food. You want some alfalfa? Huh?
Do you see any trays in there, honey, in the covers?
Yeah, let me get one of these yellow ones. Alfalfa cubes. She's getting a little impatient. Power milker, honey. Double time.
It's such a workout.
Look how much milk comes out of one goat.
So much.
That is a ton, dude.
I know. There's one.
Goat number 1 is done.
That's
and we have like a
huge,
half of a gallon.
bowl of milk right there.
Oh my god. It's getting so brutal right now. You guys see all this rain? My goodness, this is a hard digging like this. None of these guys care. They're just all standing here laughing, having a great time. Kaylee and I sure do a lot of whining around here. I feel like you gotta. That's the only way to get through hard times. You just gotta complain about it. The place just messes with it. It's like the sun's coming out now, but then the rain gets harder. It's like building on top of a mountain in Panama is pretty brutal.
Guess what?
You're not pregnant, are you?
Oh gosh.
Oh, I don't know, honey. I don't know.
I wouldn't just do this on it like so casually.
You put your pregnancy test in a salad.
Yeah, but it was a little more, you know, thought out than this.
It was in a
no,
salad.
I'm not pregnant. We're done digging holes, honey.
No, we're not.
Well, we're not done digging, but we're done digging holes.
We're near the end of the digging the holes. We just have to dig the seismic beams, you guys. These guys have been crushing it here. All the zapatas or all the footers are dug. And now we're just gonna go ham, honey.
A couple more seismic beams to go, baby, and we are done. I might have got a little ahead of myself, you guys. I think I'm getting a little too excited. We're still not there yet. Now that I'm looking around, I think it's a little bit more than I initially thought. Because every single one of these squares needs to be connected with another channel that needs to be pretty deep. So, good amount of digging to go.
Yeah, listo.
Yeah.
Do you want a pickaxe or do you want a shovel?
Maybe we do a little swap action, you know?
Do you want a pickaxe first or do you want me to
I'm
pickaxe?
feeling pretty strong. The coffee's kicking in. So I'll start with the picking. Okay.
That's it.
That's all I got.
Alright, watch this, Bubby. This is called a spade. And I'm gonna use this to make really clean lines. Gracias. The guys are just heading out of here for the day. They've been busting their butt through the rain. I'm gonna be honest, I took a couple breaks when the rain got real heavy, but these guys just keep grinding. And now the sun's coming out, which is awesome, but now it's time for me to keep grinding. Just wanna keep making progress here. We got a lot of these seismic beams left to dig, and I just wanna smash this out. I wanna be done digging. We're getting close. I think we just got a day or two left, and the excavation of this house is finally done.
Got it? Good work, babe. Try to get the rest on there. Just got a little workout in. Man, is it medicine for me to come in here, just lock in, put my headphones in, get a little workout in. Of course I love digging holes with Jord, but there's something about lifting weights that truly is just medicine for me. So I'm just finishing off my workout with a little bit of Equip's protein powder shake.
Mommy, I just know that when you're all done that, we should play mermaid come in here and we do mermaid makeup.
That sounds like a fantastic idea.
And Mommy will drink the blueberry protein shake.
Do you want to try some of my protein shake?
Oh, but maybe
It'll give you a purple mustache. You want to try it?
if you want to try, you have a bubble.
You want to make a purple mustache? And my absolute go-to protein powder for the last 6 months or so has been Equip's protein powder. This stuff is the real deal. I've been raving about this stuff for weeks. I've been telling everyone we know about it because truly this is something that I started incorporating about 6 months ago, but I feel like eating a high protein diet has been something that's been tossed around a lot in the health industry and how important it is to make sure you're eating enough protein throughout the day. And it is so true. Like I feel even myself, when I'm eating a really high protein diet, I feel my absolute best. And I can attest a lot of that to drinking Equip's protein. I drink probably about 2 of these a day, usually 1 in the morning with my breakfast and then sometimes at night as like a little nightcap dessert. But this stuff is amazing because it's made from 100% grass-fed beef isolate. So when you're drinking this shake, you're getting 20 grams of protein per serving, plus all of the vitamins and minerals as if you were eating a piece of steak. And the best part about Equip's is the ingredient list is just so straightforward. It's just 100% grass-fed beef with a couple other things like vanilla flavor, a little bit of coconut cream, and stevia. It does not taste grainy at all like a lot of the typical protein powders out there do. So if you guys want to go try them out, click the link down below, use the code Nomadic, you are gonna get 20% off your first order. Or if you subscribe, then you will get 35% off your first order. So thank you so much, Equip, for sponsoring today's video.
Thank goodness we got a beautiful one today. It is perfect out right now. I'm coming out to meet the guys. They greeted me this morning by making fun of me. They said that my hole that I dug last night, long story short, they said it was pathetic. They didn't say it that mean, but they're like, hey, you're not very good at digging these holes, and they won't let me dig any alone now. They're like, no, you don't dig without us to supervise you. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that, but I mean, I can't blame them. Look how beautiful these holes are. Like everything is so square and so perfectly in line. And they're thinking about it like, hey, if we get it perfect now, it'll save us so much time in the future when we pour concrete. And I'm on board with that. I guess I'll just stay to the thing that I'm good at, and that's getting the skid steer and move the soil around. That's what they told me. Like, just get in the skid steer. We got this. And honestly, I'm not that upset because digging all day, every day, it's just killing me. These guys are insane. Like, I'm exhausted.
So I just got sat down for potentially one of her last daytime naps. And I say that because today is gonna be her last full day of me nursing her, which I was honestly going back and forth whether or not I was gonna share this experience with you guys on here, because it is a little bit of a personal thing. It's a little bit controversial because I have been doing it for a long time. I've been doing it for 3 years and 4 months, which I have absolutely no shame about. I think it's such a strange thing, honestly, that there's so much shame about breastfeeding into toddlerhood, because it truly has been such a gift and it's been one of my favorite parts of motherhood. But Mama's ready. Sadie, she's not really showing any signs of wanting to be done. She's not showing any signs at all of wanting to be done. So it is gonna be something that might be a little bit of a tough transition. So tomorrow morning, that's gonna be the last time. And Jordan and I are gonna make it like a really special day, just so that she remembers this moment as, you know, a positive experience rather than potentially a traumatic one, because that's all she knows. That's like such a big part of her life still. That's the only way she's fallen asleep for naps, the only way she's fallen asleep to go to bed at night. So even though it might not be as much of a big deal for me, it's gonna be a pretty big deal for her. And I just gotta say, like, I feel so honored and so blessed that my body has been able to create that source of not only nutrition, but of comfort and connection and emotional regulation. It's been such a great tool, and a big reason why I've continued for so long is it's been such an amazing tool to help her fall asleep so quickly. And when we're traveling and out of routine, it's been such a great way to comfort her. But Mama's ready. Mama's tired. I know it's time. So even though I'm excited for this next transition and this next big step, I am feeling a little bittersweet about it, because it truly has been my favorite part of motherhood. And I know I'm gonna look back on these moments and miss them. So I'm trying to just cherish every single moment of these next 24 hours. Jordan and the guys have made pretty significant headway on the, what do you call them, honey?
Seismic beams.
Seismic beams. Seismic beams, yeah.
Dude, my goodness, is this gonna be a lot of concrete. Look at this.
I know. I'm a little terrified for that point. I don't know. I think this probably is the worst part, because we're not filling the entire hole with concrete. It's mostly just the bottom and then the columns. But I mean, we've had to move all of this dirt. Like, you can't really tell from here, but that's a lot of dirt that we had to move, and it's all over there behind the gym.
That's gonna be so much concrete.
It's gonna be so much concrete. Thank goodness we have this crew. Like, that was such a good call that we made, hiring these extra 4 guys.
Oh, dude, we'd be on hole number 4.
Oh, 100%. It would take us probably 10 years to build this house if that was the case. I have so much goat milk in the fridge right now. I don't even know what to do with. Alberta's producing so much. We're probably just gonna start giving it away to friends here, but I want to try to attempt to make goat milk biscuits. Usually make buttermilk biscuits with buttermilk, but I found a recipe with goat milk that I'm going to try. So this is only like a fifth of what we have in the fridge right now.
It's so little.
I know. I made them a little bit too thin, I think, but it's what's on the inside that matters, sweetie.
It's a biscuit for ants, honey. Can you name that movie?
No.
It's like, it's a school for ants.
Which movie is that?
Zoolander, come on.
Oh yeah, I still haven't seen that one yet.
Remember they're showing the model of the school?
I literally just told you I've never seen that one.
Oh. It's gluten-free. This is so good.
Is it good?
Who needs gluten, dude? Like, you don't need gluten.
Who needs gluten? Nobody needs gluten.
In this world, you don't need it. You ready to be brave? Yeah? You turn into such a big girl. And if you're ever scared, we can be brave together. Now what do you want to do?
Go on the side.
Let's get the frosting.
Want your necklace?
Wait, did you open this last night?
Hey! You didn't notice that there's a cookie?
Oh my, well, I thought maybe you just ate the cupcake, but I didn't realize you opened up the
That was my
frosting.
1 a.m. snack.
Yeah, you came to bed late
I
last
know.
time.
I was enjoying my cupcake. It's a big morning in this house, you guys. Might not feel like a big deal for you guys, but for this girl and for Kaylee, this is all that Sadie knows in her whole life. And we're gonna try to make it a little special for her, you know?
Dad just wants to eat one.
I know, he already ate one.
And then when it stopped raining, then we
Go down the
the
slide.
sun would dry up the rain stuff.
Yeah.
And then we would go on the slide.
You ready to be a big girl? You excited?
Yeah.
At certain times it might be a little hard, but I just want to let you know that we're here to help you.
Cheers!
What do you want to cheers to?
What should we cheers to?
Cheers to being a big girl.
Say it.
Big girl.
Big girl.
Big girl.
Doc, draw, loose. Yeah! Loose. I'm a big bear, and I'm hungry. You fended me off. We are finishing the excavation today, you guys. We got our work cut out for us. It's raining, it's downpouring, it's windy, it's tough, but the guys are busting it out. I'm hopping in with them, and just a few seismic beams left, and I'm never touching a shovel ever again. That's not true, but I'm gonna just stop digging for a while. I'm not gonna touch a shovel for a couple weeks at least. We're marking out the lines of the last seismic beams now using the spray paint, getting them totally perfect. So excited to see all this come to an end. Look at this seismic beam that needs to get dug right here. You see those lines? It needs to go all the way down into there. From there, all the way down to there. It's just so nuts, but I think we just need to take a minute to appreciate how much effort these guys put into this straight line here. Like, look how sharp that is. You could build a house out of a wall like that. I think these guys are spray painting the names of their girlfriends in the holes and drawing them teddy bears and whatnot, sending them photos. It's so cute. And today's Friday, which means tomorrow's the weekend, and these guys are ready for it. And it's hard to kind of like dig deep and get the work done that you need to right before the weekend, but we're just trying to push it, you know? Just keep it moving one hole at a time and just put all of this behind us. Berto's disappointed in me. He's like, I gotta show you how it's done. This isn't acceptable. He's getting in here and smashing it out. I don't know, you guys. It's just like, I feel like people in the United States, like, stuff this tedious, like digging a foundation, we don't make it look like that, right? We get an excavator in there and just rip everything up. But these guys, it's incredible to watch them. Okay. Done. That's it. I'm done. The excavation is done for the most part. I mean, we're ready to move on. The footers are done. 99% of the seismic beams are done. There's nothing else we can really do now until we get the zapatas in, the concrete's poured. Whew. It feels good, you guys. My goodness. It's been over a month of digging holes, and now we're finally done. I cannot believe it. I've had a shovel in my hand every day for like 40 some days. My body's beat. Somehow I've still found a way to gain some weight. That was counterproductive to what I wanted to have happen, but it's done, you guys. I'm so happy. I'm so proud of everything we've done. Look at this. My goodness, is this a ton of soil that got moved. And we did so much of it by hand. Well, this will be Sadie's first night going to sleep on her own. Wish us luck. We're gonna need it. I think she's gonna be all right. I think it'll be a little bit of crying. Sorry if I got toothpaste on my mouth. I was just brushing my teeth, but I don't think it'll be too bad. I think it'll be a little bit of crying. And honestly, I think it's gonna be harder for Kaylee than it's gonna be for Sadie, but we're going to bed. Thank you guys for following along. We love you. We'll see you on the next one.